Yes, Your Honor. My client is actually, let's see, 39 years old, and we have no objection to signature on bond, and stay away from the instant location and no further contact. We have no objection. We prefer, of course, signature on bond through jail, and yet pretrial services is also okay as well. She has no job right now because she has been a stay-home mom, but as soon as she gets a job, since she has to take care of her child who is only 1 year old, we would like to request that if it has to be done through pretrial, I want it to be either level one, do it report by the phone so she can work and take care of the child. Thank you.
Was the child the potential victim here?
Nope.
No, Your Honor. The child was in the room. However, there were no injuries, so the state didn't make any cruelty to children charges, and it's a simple battery.
You've interviewed her, Ms. Kim?
Interview my client? Yes.
Don't see any other issues, correct?
I don't see any other issue except that she was a victim of domestic violence. However, as long as she gets a signature on bond, it should be okay.
And you said she has a 1-year-old, but she is or is not working?
At this point, no, but she has to find a job and work very shortly.
But she has somewhere else to go live?
She will be under the domestic violence victims shelter.
Okay. All right, I'm going to order a $2,500 signature bond through the jail. I'm going to order no drugs, alcohol, weapons, or guns while on bond. Gonna order stay away from 365 Barrington Trail, let there be the ample cooling down period. So stay away from your mom's home. No further contact right now with her mom. I don't know if the mom babysits or not, but thought kind of occurred to me.
For the record, it is her father of child's mother.
Oh, on the other side, father of child. Okay.
Yes.
All right. So stay away from there. No further contact right now. And that's it.
Thank you, Your Honor.
So I charge this as the victim was her mother. So do they live together?
No, they don't live together, and they are not biological mother and daughter. And also, my
Mother-in-law.
the allegation.
Or
Yes.
sort of. So it's the baby's father's mother.
Correct.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, next.
That was position number 10.
Yes.
What was the bond amount?
2,500 SOB jail.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Position 14, Ms. McCoy.
This is 24 CR 004198Y. Is it Jemiah McCoy charged with one count of fleeing or attempting to elude police? Pre-trial?
First.
Thank you.
This incident happened on March 24th of 2024 around 3 a.m. An officer was conducting a traffic stop on a vehicle on the cross street of Ralph D. Abernathy Boulevard and Pollard Boulevard in Atlanta. The officer initially stopped the defendant because she was driving without her lights on. Upon making contact with the defendant, she told the officer that she did not have a driver's license, that this was her aunt's car, and that it was a rental. So the officer told her to call the aunt to come pick up the car. And when he went back to his patrol vehicle, the defendant drove away. The officer put out a bolo for the vehicle, and another officer that was patrolling in the area saw the vehicle run a red light at Ralph D. Abernathy Boulevard and Central Avenue. Your Honor, this is her first arrest. So the state's requesting an SOB through pretrial, no driving, no weapons, drugs, or alcohol while out on bond.
All right, I'll agree to the signature bond.
Thanks, Your Honor. We have no objection. She's only 19 years old.
19. Okay.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, $1,500 signature bond through the jail. And Ms. McCoy, do not drive anybody's car until you have a valid license.
That's what's the breakdown?
1,500.
I thought it was only one charge, no?
It's 4.
No, it's 4, Judge.
Oh, hold on, I didn't turn the page. I didn't, I think I only sounded for one, but okay. So on that 1,500, let's do 500 on each.
Okay.
It's 2,000.
That would
Huh?
be 2,000. There's 4
Oh,
charges.
I'm sorry,
each.
4 charges, 2,000. So make it 2,000 SOB jail, 500 on each. No driving. And I was gonna say unless she has a valid driver's license and insurance, but
And it looks like somebody's on the line for her. I don't know. Who
Oh, who is
association
it?
they are.
I'm her grandmother.
oh, Miss Garnett.
Yes.
Okay, I don't know that I need to hear from you. I'm giving her signature bond to get out.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, and hopefully she won't be driving anybody's car, because if she does, she'll be back here in jail, because that's going to violate the conditions of the bond. She's not to drive any cars unless she has a valid license and insurance. And,
Okay. Well, I'm gonna take her to get a license.
oh,
she
she
didn't
can
know.
get there. Okay. Also, no drugs, alcohol, weapons, or guns while on bond.
No,
And I
she
think
don't do
that's-
that
that's it.
anyway.
Good. All right, well, keep supporting her, so hopefully we won't ever see her again, okay?
Okay, I will. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Your Honor, I got a few announcements to make.
Yes, go ahead.
Position 3 and position 7, Position 3 and position 7, bond was paid. Position 5 is in Grady. Position 6 and position 11.
No, you know I can't write that fast. Hold on.
Okay. Talk to me.
Okay, 3 made bond, 5's in Grady. What's the
No,
next?
3 made bond, 7 made bond,
Oh,
5 is in Grady,
yeah.
6 and 11 are waivers.
6 and 11. Okay.
That's it.
Thank you, sir.
Well,
We'll go to position 6. Is that where we need to be?
Do you want me to reset position 5 until tomorrow?
Yeah.
Officer Norris, did you say 7 made bond as well?
position 3 made bond, position 7 made bond, position 5 is in Grady, position 6 is a waiver, position 11 is a waiver.
Right. Okay, thank you.
Well,
Thank. All right, so we back at 6.
That is correct, Your Honor.
Okay. 24 CR 004173Y, Sharika Grady. And that's what, 1 count of battery family violence, a 2nd count of simple battery.
Your Honor, the
And-
state has actually chosen to amend that charge. The 2nd count is actually, I believe, simple battery against a person who is 65 years old or older.
Okay. All right.
11 total. Last arrest was, what, 5 days ago? Shoplifting and trespass. 2023 FTA, 2022 trespass conviction.
Your Honor,
Okay.
the facts of this case are such that on June 25th, 2024, The victim, who happens to be 67 years old and to be the mother of the defendant, let her daughter into her home so that she could get cleaned up and rest and eat and all of those things. The victim stated that her daughter awoke in the early morning hours of 6/26/2024, where she was hostile and not, I'm sorry, and not responsive to her instructions about cleaning herself and keeping the house clean. The victim stated that the defendant broke the doorknob off the bathroom door. The officer was able to observe the property damage and took photographs. The victim also advised that the defendant suddenly attacked her by grabbing her and twisting her arm around behind her back, and then began beating her in the back of her head with her fist. Unable to fight back, she had to run out of the home to a neighbor's home and called the police. The victim advised to Grady EMS, who responded to the scene, that she felt of the injury. They felt and acknowledged the bumps, bruises, and knots in the back of the victim's head. The victim in this case name is Terry, Terri Cantrell, Cantrell. I believe our office unfortunately was not able to get in contact with Ms. Cantrell, so if we could sign for her in accordance with Marcy's law, that'd be greatly appreciated. Your Honor, the recommendation from the state is a $2,500 surety bond. The breakdown for that would be $1,500 on the battery, family violence, and 1,000 on the simple battery against a person who is 65 years or older. To have no alcohol, drugs, or weapons, to have no contact with the victim in this case, to stay away from the incident location, to complete an anger awareness course, and to submit for an MHET. Nothing further to add from the state at this time. And if I could just put on the record that the incident location that we're requesting that she stay away from is 320 Fairburn Road, Southwest Atlanta, Georgia, here in Fulton County, Georgia. Nothing further to add from the state at this time.
All right, PD Kim.
No, this is my case, Your Honor.
Oh, I'm sorry, PD Cook.
Yes, no problem. Yes, my client is 36 years old. I believe when she's not invited into her mother's home, she's homeless. She doesn't work. She would have no possible way of paying a surety bond. She's been on a kind of a medical reset a couple of times. I don't know a lot about her except that she has no income. She has 2 kids, but I don't believe she has any involvement with them at all. So we would suggest, if we need to keep it within the realm of a surety bond, we have no problem with a stay away or no further contact. I would ask initially for BHET instead of an MHET, because the MHET takes a while, and frankly, the folks who do it aren't real keen on doing them on folks who are charged with misdemeanors. So if we could go that route initially, which is kind of a lower level kind of examination, I think that would be in the best interest of everyone.
No objection from the state, Your Honor.
Okay. So I would order the 2,500 surety. But did she have any violence in her history? I didn't hear any, or no? Did she state?
I can look at it, Your Honor. One moment. This is a reset. Let me double check.
Okay.
Your Honor, it appears to just be drugs, criminal trespass, and failure to appear, and shoplifting.
All right, I'll do the $2,500 surety bond and a BHET. No further contact with the victim in this case, and to stay away from the incident location or the victim's home. No drugs, alcohol, weapons, or guns while on bond.
Your Honor, is there a breakdown?
Oh, yes. That'll be 1,500 on the battery, family violence, and 1,000 on the simple battery. And no drugs, alcohol, weapons, or guns while on bond. I think that's it. The next one, did we have 11? I think was the other waiver. Yeah, 11 is the other waiver. 24 CR 00419 Mahashi Kingsley, charge of 1 count of criminal trespass.
12 total. Last arrest was on the 21st of this month. The shoplifter was arrested a couple of times for PI trespass. 2023 PI. Well, he ain't in there. 2023 entering auto public indecency. 2019 probation. 2015 failure to appear. 2015 shoplifting conviction.
Okay.
Your Honor, this incident occurred on June 27th, 2024. Officers responded to a criminal trespass call at the Tokyo Valentino at 1739 Cheshire Bridge Road in Atlanta. Upon arrival, the officers made contact with the store security and the store manager. I guess there's a turnstile gate at the beginning of this store, and you need a ticket to get in. The defendant jumped the turnstile gate to gain entry to the premises without paying. And the officer confirmed that he had previously been trespassed from this location. Judge, he does have several criminal trespasses open. The state's requesting a, notably, he doesn't have any with Fulton that I saw. He does have a couple in different jurisdictions. So the state's requesting a $500 good bond to stay away from the Tokyo Valentino and no weapons, drugs, or alcohol while out on bond.
All right. PD Cook.
Your Honor, it's my client.
Oh, I'm sorry, PD Atai.
Mr. Kingsley is 32 years old. He is homeless and has been homeless for at least 4 years. He's charged with a criminal trespass here, and the state's requesting a $500 bond. I don't know how many convictions he has. Of course, he's homeless, so he has a lot of criminal trespass. And I believe that I represented him before on the any PI charges, and I don't think that it's, I think it's just because of being homeless and not having a place to do things that normal other people have privacy for. Your Honor, he can't afford a $500 bond. That's going to keep him in jail. I would ask for, due to the nature of the allegations here, entering a store that has a turnstile at the entrance. I don't know how many of those I've ever seen in Georgia, but I would ask for a signature bond, and I would ask that to be through the jail. And he can stay away from that store and have no further contact with whoever works there. Nothing further.
Are you gonna be able to keep up with them? I mean, show back up. He's been homeless for a long time.
Your Honor, he did give me an address in Atlanta, Favor Woods Crossing, where he receives mail.
All right, let me do the $500 good bond. And that $500 good bond, stay away from the incident location. And no drugs, alcohol, weapons, or guns while on bond. That should be it. Anything else?
No.
$500 good bond.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay.
And stay away from the incident location.
Oh, and stay away. Yeah. You'll see all that.
Brother Jordan.
Ready?
Yes.
Brother
Yes, we
Jordan,
are.
it's Friday, okay?
Payday Friday.
Not for me.
Oh, sorry.
She get that one big check early.
Oh, yeah, right. No, I don't. No, I don't.
Okay, so position one is a $2,500 sign-on bond pretrial, level 3. Position 2 is a $1,500 sign-on bond jail. Position 3 is reset further notice. Position 4 is a $3,000 sign-on bond jail. Position 5 is reset to the 6/29/24 SCA calendar. Position 6 is a $2,500 surety, $1,500 for count 1, $1,000 for count 2. Position 7 is reset further notice. Position 8 is a $3,000 cash bond, reset SAP. Position 9 is a $1,500 surety bond, reset SAP. Position 10 is a $2,500 sign-on bond jail. Position 11 is a $500 surety, reset SAP. Position 12 is a $2,500 cash bond, reset SAP. Position 13 is a $3,000 surety, $2,000 for count 1, $1,000 for count 2. Position 14 is a $2,000 sign-on bond jail, $500 per charge. Position 15 is a $1,500 sign-on bond pretrial, level 1. Position 16 is a $2,500 sign-on bond pretrial, level 1. Position 17 is a $4,000 surety, $2,000 for count 1, $1,000 for count 2, and $500 each for counts 3 and 4. Reset SAP. Position 18 is a $1,500 sign-on bond jail, and position 19 is a $7,500 sign-on bond jail.
All right. Anything else, anybody? All right. See you all when I see you. Have a good weekend, everybody.
Have a good weekend.
Bye.
Judge.
Thank
All
you,
right,
Judge. Have a good night.
Thank
Thank you,
you.
Judge. Have a